So I should be streaming now. So I'm just going to check that it's actually up and running on YouTube. Can you guys hear me? Excellent, excellent. Or am I? I don't know. Lenny, can you confirm that you can hear me? Or anyone? Okay, super, excellent, cool. Guys, I'm not going to take much of your time. I just wanted to tell you what my view was. I had a bit of a rough morning. I did get on board the DAX around here, and I got out about here, here, and for a while I looked okay. I shorted the DAX here again, and I had a stop loss at 750. Take a look how close I actually came to becoming stopped out. And then to really compound my not very impressive trading, I stopped myself out around here instead of hanging on. But I think what's more interesting is the Dow and the bigger picture. Here's an hourly chart. So there's people who are saying, well, look, this is a pretty cataclysmic pattern, but I'm not so sure that I agree. I think that what we're seeing on this chart is very telling. It's suggesting that we've begun this move down here, and all we've done is we've seen a rebound, and actually this would suggest that this is a two move up, what would they call an ABCD, and that we should go down to the 25,000 area again. So my positions is I'm still short the Dow because I think that's the way we should be. I'm short crude oil because it is affected by what's going on in indices, and I'm short DAX, not on this account, but on another account, still short there. So that's kind of it. The Dow will open in 2 minutes, so we'll just see what's going to happen there. I think I'd like to try and so the Dow closed at 26,029 and is being called at 25,700. So we're looking at a 300 point drop of the open. That's a big drop. You kind of almost think that this is such a significant drop that there might actually be some buyers in. But I'm not the one who's going to make that call. Trump calls for Fed to cut rates bigger and faster and says China's not the problem. Right, maybe I should read that story later. Dow is open and it is actually bouncing a little. When I'm flipping through the pictures, it seems like there's about a 4-second delay. Just a quick notice, I am not going to stream for more than a few minutes because I have a meeting I have to attend in a couple of minutes. And I still have this problem that I would actually like to trade in and out of the Dow, but I don't really want to change my core position, which is currently making me about $160,000. And I've closed a lot of this position already, which I think you saw a few days ago. Wow, the Dow is dropping. Good. I think I'm buying the Dow here for a scalp. Bought Dow for a scalp at 38. But you have to do what you have to do. When you have a big profit, it's easier to do things like this because you're acting like a buffer zone. Felix, I shorted the Dow on the 19th of July, so I caught all of it. Thank you. There's some very negative patterns. I do trade currencies. I trade currencies, commodities, and indices. It's funny how I always get asked why don't I trade this or the other. I'm thinking, does it matter what you trade? Why don't you trade bonds? Why don't you trade stocks? Why don't you trade binary? Why don't you trade Bitcoin? Why don't you trade Ethereum? Why don't you trade Austrian stocks? Why don't you trade Norwegian stocks? Really? Just I trade the things that I'm good at trading. Good at trading stock indices. In the last 3 months, there's been far more volatility in stock indices than in currencies. So I have some scalps here that I can close. But anyway, I'm going to make a habit of streaming here in YouTube. But as I said, today is just not the best of days. Also, not feeling like the eye of the tiger. Yesterday was an outstandingly good day. The day before was a weird roller coaster. I was minus 80, then I made it to plus 200, then I lost it all, and I was 0, and then I think I went minus 80 again, and I don't even know where I ended up, but considering where I had been, it wasn't impressive. Yesterday was about plus 320 points. So it was a really good trading day. I made a lot of money yesterday. And today is, found it hard going. It's really warm in my office. It's just so warm here in the east. Oh my god. So, don't expect miracles out of me today. It is a bad day for meeting Lenny, I agree. But, when the powers that be wants you, you gotta be there. And by the way, Steiner, I think Selina's comment is really funny. I think we might actually all end up in Norway. Yeah. Do you know what, Haki? I used to follow the tick and the trin. Very interesting. Anyway, I'm thinking I'm not actually doing anything for you today, so I think I would like to stop streaming and just come back to it tomorrow morning or when my meeting's over, because I don't want to waste your time. I want something. I want people to get value for being here. So I just want to show you the 4-hour chart, and you guys are just as good at technical analysis as I am, and no one's going to tell me that that looks promising, does it? So we'll leave it at that for now, and I'll be back later. Okay, guys?